I'm from the foe. You dig?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Way I See It with Jamario Rashad. I am here with another video. Today, I am going to react to my Carolina Panthers naming Baker Mayfield to be the starting quarterback for this 2022 season. So, for starters, let's just talk about the elephant in the room, or what I assume anybody that watched the competition came away with. Although it may not be leaps and bounds of a difference, Baker Mayfield is just clearly a more steady, more ready, and a more capable quarterback than Sam Darnold has shown to be within this offense. And that just proves to me that Baker is the better quarterback for this situation and pretty much just overall. Sam Darnold was very, very shaky last year. The first couple of games, it was actually very exciting. It looked very, very promising. But the moment, and I mean the absolute moment, that Christian McCaffrey suffered his injury, Sam Darnold was able to do just about nothing, like what amounted to like nothing. So he was out there throwing in the dirt, not seeing open receivers. He could not build a rapport whatsoever with Robbie Anderson. I had not seen like something that bad in such a long time. It was as if like he was avoiding a bully or something like that. Like not even alluding to the storylines and all that from the sidelines. Just he just could not get the ball to Robbie Anderson, and I do not know why. So I do not think that Baker Mayfield will have that same issue. I believe he'll be able to step into this offense and just be the quarterback that Matt Rule may save his job with. I'm honestly not rooting for Matt Rule to save his job. This experiment has not went well. We'll save all that stuff for another video. But overall, my first point is just immediately, my first reaction is just, I'm pretty sure a lot of us expected this because Baker Mayfield is simply just better than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is rarely ready for the moment. So the one thing that Baker Mayfield brings outside of any tangible numbers or anything like that I would like to bring up, it's something that as a Carolina Panthers fan I can say, okay, this makes me smile a little bit because it's something that we've been missing, or something that over the last 11 years we've gotten used to. We've lost, it's come back. But under the stewardship of Cam Newton, we got a team that had a lot of moxie, a lot of swag, a lot of fight back, and it was just fun to watch. And although Baker Mayfield will never, ever, ever be Cam Newton, I believe that what Baker brings in terms of his intensity, his edginess, and just what he brings on the field, in terms of his swag, will be something that's fun to watch and something that will bring me joy as a fan and just get me off my feet a little bit more, whether I'm at home or in the stands. I went to quite a few games last year, and I really, really wish I would have saved my money, but I do look forward to reinvesting this year and going right back and just rooting on my team because I do believe that he's going to be a major improvement. The team and the offense is definitely going to be a little more fun. It's not going to be as they seemed uptight at times. It just never seemed fun. It was always a bit of a hassle. Nobody seemed to get along. Nobody was ever on the same page. So I don't think it's gonna be that way with Baker Mayfield at the helm. I believe he's gonna come in, steady the ship. He's definitely gonna be a better leader than Sam Darnold. I'm not in the locker room, but just in terms of their interview presence, what I've seen from them on the field, it just seems like I would. As a leader, Baker just seems a bit more likable as a guy because Sam seems boring. I would hate to follow a boring leader because it's like, okay, we have a job, but you're not a guy I would want to sit down and have a drink with or something like that. So what I'm saying, I feel like I could chill with Baker Mayfield. So that's not a tangible football reason, but I do believe that that's something that works and works for Baker in Baker's favor. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Sam Darnold could never build a proper rapport with Robbie Anderson. Now, Baker Mayfield, I do expect for the receivers on this team to have a bounce back year, if not for the newer receivers such as Terrace Marshall or maybe Shy Smith. I don't know why it was escaping me. I expect for them to take a bit of a leap, and I expect for Robbie Anderson to at least get back to the level of play that he was able to display when we had Teddy Bridgewater just a few years ago. If not 1,000 yard season, I at least expect to see 800 plus. Because when I look back at the offenses that Baker Mayfield has had over the last 4 or 5 years since he's been in the league, I liken this one most to, I believe, the 2019 year where both Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham both got 1,000 yards, although it was just a shade over 1,000 yards. They both did reach 1,000 yards. Jarvis Landry has always been more of an interior slot guy that Baker has found, similar to how he uses his tight ends. He's able to use the middle of the field very effectively, but throwing on the boundaries has never necessarily been a strong suit. But I believe if he was able to get up there to 1,000 yards with what was left of Odell Beckham at the time, even though I think Odell was still pretty good. I know for a fact that the way that DJ Moore works in this offense, the way that they can move him around and use him on the boundary as well in the inside, I believe that he will easily have 1,000 yards through as early as maybe 12 or 13 games because that's just the type of receiver that he has. And this offense as well, I do not think, and of course, I don't think anybody watching this video assumes that we have a back that I would liken to a power back like Nick Chubb. When I look at the backfield and the stable of Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, I liken that to the overall skill set of that of Christian McCaffrey, with it being running the ball off tackle. Although I don't like when they run the power or run him up the middle, he's still capable of doing that. But the ability to actually catch the ball and make plays is something that Kareem Hunt added a lot of versatility to that Browns offense when he was actually added after he left Kansas City, and it's something that I believe Christian McCaffrey will he will vibe very well with Baker Mayfield in that aspect if he can stay on the field, because the duo of Hunt and Chubb, I see their skill sets as being very comparable, and of course, both of them being a stable of backs is probably going to outproduce a at this point in his career a bouncing back injury prone Christian McCaffrey. But if he can have a year even 80% of what he did in those years a few years back, I believe he and Baker Mayfield can win at least 10 games. And I know that's controversial for a lot of people to say, but I believe in this team, and I know that they can do. I know that they can do great things. So finally, I'm going to wrap up by saying I expect this team to be a lot better than it was last year. If we could even be a fringe playoff team, even make it to the wild card, that'd be amazing compared to where we expected to be before this trade was made and where we ended last year. I didn't speak at all on the defense in this video because, of course, it was about Baker Mayfield. I will speak about the additions or what I think of the defense in upcoming videos. Also, today is the 30th, and the 53-man roster was announced today. I do plan on giving you all the full reaction video to that, giving you my expectations as far as lineups for the depth chart, who I would like to see start, who I expect to start, things of that nature. So please stay tuned. If you made it to this part of the video, I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you for staying in there with me and following my channel and helping me grow. So if you could just please leave me a like on your way out, comment if you please, send this video to whoever you like. But with that being said, you all be blessed. You all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.